Some words of encouragement I give to anyone trying to break out into esports or just trying to become a professional in any field really is just never give up, stay motivated, find a reason to wake up and grind every day because otherwise what are you doing it for? I'm Steve Carbajal, aka Supernoon, and I'm a Dragon Ball FighterZ player for NRG Esports. The name Supernoon is actually a typo from back my first tournament that I went to. It was actually supposed to be Super Noob, and the guy at the counter wrote Super Noon. And so I did well that tournament, and that name just stuck because everyone called me Super Noon. Alongside playing Dragon Ball professionally, I go to school full-time at UC Riverside for computer science. Although right now I'm on summer break, so I'm not doing school. So right now I'm just committed to traveling and playing Dragon Ball. But on a day-to-day basis, I do help my mom around the house a lot. I do a lot of side things to help us earn money for bills and stuff like that.
Do you have a day job?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say right now the closest thing I do have to a day job is streaming on Twitch. I just started streaming and my following's building pretty fast, so I'm happy with that. I would say other activities I enjoy are just hanging out with like people I already know, getting to know them even better. I would say I'm pretty extroverted. I love approaching people. I love talking to people in general. I love meeting new people, especially. Being able to interact with anyone's really great. I would say at the start of my professional career, during the end of my high school career, I went through a lot of rough personal patches, and with those patches, I was more motivated to become stronger and just overall more professional in the FGC. This community is very accepting, and I made a lot of great friends who were willing to help me out. And I wanted to make a bigger presence and just be able to spread a message of positivity and just be able to have something to support my family and just have something that we can all look back at and say it was great. Being able to represent NRG really meant a lot because I've always dreamed of being able to travel the world or just being able to carry out my dream of just playing video games professionally. You know, being able to earn a living, being able to support my mom, my family, being able to support myself, especially through college, really means a lot. And just being able to represent such a team as NRG, you know, it's a lot of weight on my shoulders, but I think that I'm one of the right representatives to do it. Besides being able to travel around playing video games professionally, some of the resources that NRG has provided me, for example, this past week, we were able to train in Sonic Fox's house for a week straight with some of the best players in the world and in America. And having a teammate such as HookGangGod, you know, really, he's one of the players I look up to the most. He's actually my favorite Dragon Ball player. And being his teammate really motivates me to get past his level, if not to be at his level, as much as I can. And I value his input a lot, so I do listen to a lot of the advice he gives me, and I'm able to give him a lot of advice since he can't see everything himself. So being able to have that like back and forth communication really helps a lot since we are a team. Even though we're not playing together, we do work together a lot. Professionally, the only thing holding me back more so in my gameplay and results, I would say, is my mentality. If I can just figure out how to find a better grip on my mental fortitude and be able to calm myself down in tense situations or be able to have the right train of thought, I feel like I would be better than I already am.
So how'd it go?
Good. Just won. I think I'm in loser semi. A couple more to win. Going into EVO 2018, I feel really prepared gameplay-wise, but like I touched on earlier, I just need to work on myself as a player and as a person to be able to have a better mental fortitude. And part of that was going to Sonic Summit of Power in Delaware this past week with some of the best DBFZ players in America. And part of the training there, a lot of it for me was, I played a lot of games, but I was able to work on myself more mentally. Being able to play for long amounts of time, like a tournament like EVO requires you to, you need a lot of stamina to be able to sit down and be able to handle a lot of high stress situations and just thinking a lot in general. And yeah, boot camp overall was really fun. I got to learn a lot about my friends as players and as well as just as people. You know, we've been traveling this whole year together almost every weekend, and just being able to get to know them and seeing like the more personal, funny sides of them was really great. For EVO 2018, I have pretty high expectations of myself, as any competitor should, but I feel like I hold myself to a more harsh standard. But I feel like at the level I'm playing right now, I feel like I can top 8. So I do expect myself to top 8 at EVO, but if I do underperform besides that, I do expect myself to at least range somewhere within top 16 to top 32. First and foremost, I like to shout out my mom for always believing in me and just giving me the chance to travel when I was younger, and being able to do this now, and she's fully supporting me. Second, shout outs to NRG Esports for giving me the opportunity to do everything I've ever wanted. You know, this is my dream and I'm living it because of you guys. I'm super grateful for it. And then last but not least, shout outs to just everyone I'm friends with in the FGC and in general, my high school friends, all of my peers. Just shout outs to all of you guys for always pushing me and believing in me to become a better person and a better player alongside that.